to today's episode of From the Eyes of P. How we doing today? I am P, and today we're going to be talking about Black Lives Matter and how I feel about it. You know, I am a strong black man that love my beautiful black people, but I think we reach a point where things have to change, you know? There's a lot of stuff in the world going on, you know? The media's hyping things up to make us react. You know, I always wondered, how can we be so strong of a race, but be so fragile? When the media pops up anything, we want to go riot and loot and, you know, buy shirts and make shirts and hate the white man and all that other kind of stuff. But for what, for real? You know? I'm not saying any of the deaths are justifiable, because I don't believe no man deserves to die unless God takes him himself. But I will say that some of the people that died, you know, could have prevented all that. You know, when it comes to police officers in America, hell, more white people get killed by the police than black people. You know, more unarmed white people get killed by the police than black people. You know, what kills black people the most is ourselves. We kill ourselves the most. Now, I'm not just blaming it all on us, because we are in a system that is set up for us to fail and for us to kill each other, you know? Listen to the music you listen to. Nothing but killing, drinking, doing drugs, having, you know, sex all over the place, you know? And I'm not telling you what to do with your life. Do what you do, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we pass these same traits over to our kids, you know? Our kids, that's what changes. You know, it's not really us, it's our next generation that we set up to change the future. Because we know what's in school, what's being taught in school is, you know, just all the struggles of the black man. They don't talk about, you know, thousands of years before Columbus came, we were already here from West Africa, the Califians. They don't talk about none of that stuff, how we had a very well-educated society, you know, with low levels of crime. You know, we were very abundant in high energy and positive energy. But, you know, that's another topic, you know. We teach our kids to be scared of the police. Instead of to, you know, just respect another man's job. That's all. You know, you say one white cop killed a black guy. But what about all the black cops that kill black people all the time? You know, what about just the black people in general killing each other all the time? You know, I can wake up every day and get an alert about how someone just got shot and killed for no apparent reason. You know, oh, you stepped on my Jordans. Oh, you had sex with my girl. You know, those aren't reasons to kill nobody. And picking up a gun don't make you tough. Back in my day, when we grew up in the streets of South Central, it was fist to fist, baby. You know what I'm saying? You had a problem, we can square up right now. And, you know, the better man win. But now everybody's too quick to pick up a gun and start this gun violence stuff, you know? I was watching something about Black Guns Matter, and that's be something we should all be, you know, putting our support behind. Not like the Black Lives Matters is bad, but, you know, you look at these celebrities. They're out there wearing the shirts, getting everybody to rise up, so they speak. But at the same time, if you take all their money that they make, those millions of dollars they make, some of them are billionaires. You take just a quarter of their money and put it back into the black community. You don't have black poverty anymore. So why are we out here spending $400 or $500 in Jordans and, you know, Nikes, that when, you know, our kids are at home starving, no diapers, you know, but we'll wait in line all night for them shoes. That's not teaching kids anything. Materialistic stuff does not matter in life. You know, it matters if you need something to make you feel more important. You know, I just find it hard to believe that, you know, we can't teach our kids to just respect people and be positive towards everyone. Not all black people are bad, not all white people are bad, not all any race are bad. We're all God's people, and we all, you know, have our groups of bad and good people. That's just life in general. It's every race, every color, you know? And we got to stop with all this, oh, when you're wearing your pants up, shirt tucked in. Now you're being white stuff that we be preaching to our kids. Oh, you have to have the newest Jordans or the Gucci and all that stuff when you can't even pay your bills at home. Women, we need to stop being out there, oh, I'm twerking and you need to give me money for you to be my man type stuff. It's like that stuff, that's all low frequency stuff out there that shouldn't be part of our society. We're quick to spend $400 on shoes, but we won't spend, won't help out someone that's got a $200 water bill. You know what I'm saying? Or we won't help out someone that needs our help for real. I think that we need to become one again. Become a strong nation, a strong group of people again. And stop always looking down on each other, hating on each other, for what the other one has or don't got. We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. We're all in the same, messed up battle as anybody else. The society is killing all of us at the same rate. I'm not saying I know exactly the answers to fix it all, but I do know some things that can help us. Positive energy, love, communication with each other. Those are some things that you should be teaching your kids. How to be nice even in situations where you shouldn't be nice. How not to pick up the gun. Hell, some of us just need to teach our kids how to fight so they don't go pick up the gun. Crime. It's not cool to be thugged out. I don't give a fuck what video you heard. Those people are actors and entertainers. They get paid to install these things into our heads. But yet we think it's real life. Not everybody's a gangster. Not everybody's a thug and should want to be a thug. We need to go back to being good men, good leaders, people that our parents can be proud of, our kids can be proud of, Stop always wanting to be, tough. Because if you need someone else to validate your toughness, that right there tells you you're not tough. Stop subscribing to all these, people that aren't even willing to help us back. Michael Jordan got enough money. You pick Michael Jordan, Oprah, Jay-Z, Dr. Dre, Kanye, you know what I'm saying? What's his name? Tyler Perry. You think they care about us like that? Like they say they do? You take their bank accounts, and I promise you, add them all together and split off 10%. That'll be enough to end all the poverty in all the black, neighborhoods around here. But we don't think about stuff like that. If they really did want to help us, why don't they? I always thought that growing up. Why aren't these people that say they want to help us so much helping us get to that next level? Because they're worried about themselves getting to the next level and higher levels. And I understand it to a certain extent. When you look at the U.S.'s most richest people, the white people that are on that list are well beyond their level of wealth. So they're just trying to build to get there too. But at the same time, you can't be the ones leading the marches, for equality and not giving back to, the neighborhoods, the places, Stop letting all these liquor stores being open, all these gun stores being opened up in urban areas, Start putting more in, letting these people put in products and foods that are, with different ingredients, to help kill us a lot faster. I've always been one to believe that, we can live forever if we want to. We have the power. We are all gods. He made us in his light. He gave us all the powers he have. We create life just like he did. You know? We can grow stuff just like he did. The plants, the flowers, gardens, we raise kids, animals, all that stuff. We have love inside us like he did. We have hate inside of us. We have everything that, he has, we have. We have the power of manifestation, which is the strongest power out there. And I don't care what anybody says, that's real talk right there. We are the sons of God, the lights that shine. So we need to wake up and stop letting excuses and the past control our future. None of us are slaves to the point of getting whipped. None of us have been hit. None of us have been hit with no whips. Beat with anything, cornered off. But we have been segregated, We are sitting here in a world where we are controlled by the media. We are controlled by the music, the entertainment industry, to be savages. And guess what? If you act savage, people are going to treat you savage. It starts off in our own neighborhoods. We're fighting and marching and rioting over, Mike Brown and Floyd. But every day there's a mother out there that lost their kid over some silliness. You know what I'm saying? They lost their kid because of the shoes he had on. They lost their kid because he liked the girl that had a doughboy boyfriend or thug boyfriend or whatever, But there's no marches for those parents. There's no money being sent to those parents. So what makes these people that get put on TV any different from the people we're killing every day? You can't be savage and expect nothing but savage results back to you. I believe we all have the right to live. We should all be free. There's no reason for this racism to even still exist. White people struggle. I know broke white people. I know broke Mexicans. I know broke Asian people. I know rich white people, rich black people, rich Asian people. It's different time. Color should never matter in the first place because we are all one. We just come from different climates, different environments, different areas. Some areas more cold, some areas more hot, darker and lighter people. Come on now, simple stuff there. You do the math, But all this fighting each other and killing each other has got to stop first before you expect anybody to help you. We have to stop it ourselves. We stop killing each other first. I promise you everybody else will stop killing us because we'll be stronger. There'll be more of us. Less of us in jail. Stop buying into the system that wants you to fail. Wants you to kill each other. Go to jail. Not be at home so they can take advantage of your kid. Take advantage of your girl. You know what I'm saying? Put them in systems that are hard to break. You think cigarettes hard to break? Think about welfare system. That's hard to break. If you're getting free money, free food every month, it's going to be hard to get you to stop doing that and get you on your feet and go do something you really love to do in a real job, But then again, I also say that if you are living in a low poverty area, like a project or something like that, every year you have a chance to change that. Every year. We all get taxes if you got a job, When your tax check come, instead of spending them on them Jordans, on that Gucci, on that tight stuff, bling, bling, whatever, save it for the next year so you can move out of there because you are your environment. You can't expect yourself to get hired in the environment you live in, the people you surround yourself with. Stop hanging out with the drug dealers, the killers, the murderers, if you want something better for your life, because that's never going to happen. You are your environment, and your premonition only works off of things that you want. And if all you want is drugs, money, and sex, that's all that's going to ever come to you. Start thinking bigger goals. Don't stop saying what you can't do. And start thinking of things you want to do and can do. New places to live. Don't say, oh, I can't live there because that's white. Are you serious? You know, that just sounds ignorant. You know, do you want your kids to go to school, have to worry about your kids getting shot, beat up, and stabbed at school? Or do you want your kids going to school where the worst thing that can happen is they might get talked about their color? Wow. I'm not saying that that's right, but do the math in your head, you know? How can you be more scared of cops when there's not even that many cop shootings where they're killing black people in terms of all the people that die every day, you know? Then to send your kid to an area or move to an area where crime is low. Most cities that have high crime have not very many cops, you know? Because most of the cops don't even want to work there because they worry about their own life. The other part of the cops, hell, are crooked as hell too. So they fit right along in there, setting each other up and killing each other. You know? We have to want more for our kids. Want more for ourselves, you know? I always tell everybody, it starts with yourself first. You have to want more, whether you see it or not. You want more, you manifest more, and more will come to you. Whatever steps you need to make your life stronger and better, you need to take those steps. Whether it is move from the area you are, you know? I am one of the fortunate ones. I've got to live in South Central LA, the worst of the worst, and move to wine country in Central California. Which, yeah, when I first moved there, I thought it sucked. There were some racist people there. But guess what? Not all of them were racist. And, you know, when you learn that you don't have to worry about things like getting shot, getting killed, getting stabbed, you know, it made it a lot easier, you know. You start seeing happy people, you know, safe people, you know. It helped me change and realize that life wasn't just about guns and violence. You know, even today with my kids, I try to make sure they're not watching all this stuff. They're not listening to all this music out there that's keeping them at the low frequency. You know, they're watching stuff that's going to help them be more productive in life, help them grow mentally and physically, you know, in life, you know, so I don't have to worry about them making their own decisions, you know, in life. But, you know, that's just some things I had on my chest I wanted to let out, you know. I mean, I love our race, you know, but I love all races. And I believe everyone needs a fair shot at life, and the only ones that can do it is us. You know, all of our kids need their fair shot. But if we keep pumping their heads with, you know, propaganda and, fear, then they're going to grow up in that same mind, having the same mindset, you know. We have to change the way we think. We have to start going back to teaching respect, love, you know. We have to start respecting each other in front of them. We need to start respecting the woman of the house. We need to start respecting the man of the house. We need to start respecting the people in our community. We need to start respecting, you know, the workers of our community. But without them, we wouldn't have it. You know, stop putting our money into things like, you know, materialistic things, and start putting it more into ourselves, how we can get ourselves in better situations. You know, like I said before with the whole tax thing, every year you have a chance to move. It's up to you to move. If you don't move, you can't cry about the situation that you're in, you know. But if you are in that situation, you also cannot, you know, subscribe to it, you know. Stop letting it happen. Snitches get stitches. That stuff need to die. Because there's always a victim. You know, and you can be the victim or you can be the solution. And I want to be the solution in life. I don't want to be the victim. I never want to cry about the opportunities I didn't have. Because we can make whatever opportunity we want. You know, there's a way for all of us to reminisce whatever it is that we want. You want a big house on the hill with white picket fence? Dream it, want it, and then make the steps in your life to get it. But only you can do it. Talking about it ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know, it's time. All people, not just blacks, all people. It's time for us to help each other get to that next level. You know, help each other learn about positive energy. Help each other move forward so that our kids can live in a more peaceful world. Because that should be the ultimate goal. You know, happiness, unity. All of us, everywhere. Being able to live wherever we want to, freely. You know, but it starts out with us. It starts out with us. So, I hope you enjoyed the show. Please like, subscribe, you know, and come at me with any kind of questions or answers you need answers, or questions you want, you know, or new videos you want me to do, or, you know, anything like that. So, like, subscribe, hit that post notification bell, and I'll see you next time on another episode of From the Eyes of P. P out.